this or die! Get 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 this or die!
Hello guys, welcome to Wi-Fi bot number 4 against GoldLink from FC. Right. First he sends out his scissor against my stinger. I set up stealth rocks and he uses sword dance. I'm thinking it can't do too much to me, so I quake it. And it does a fairly decent amount to it. And it sword dances again. Gets a bullet punch off, and thank God it's a Wargler score, and it manages to live with 34 HP. And it takes Scissor down to about a third health, but then it dies. So I send in our trap, and I use bullet punch, and it takes it well after 2 sword dances. So I use hidden power fire and got rid of Scissor early, which I was glad about, because it could come back to haunt me. He sends in his Charizard now, and it takes half its health off from Stealth Rock. I send in Arcanine to absorb the obvious fire attack and use Extreme Speed to KO it. He sends out Electivire, and I know the Earthquake's coming, so I switch to Mesprit, which has Levitate. He uses Thunder Punch, and knowing my obvious bad luck, I get a Parahax. And I extra sensory it, and it takes it down below half. He withdraws it and sends out Jirachi. This thing was the most annoying ever. And I get Parahax. Annoying. I wouldn't have done much anyway. It uses Cosmic Power. Now this bit gets really repetitive, and I use that screen. It just completely walls me. It uses Cosmic Power for the second time, whereas I send in Magnezone. So I use Thunderbolt, and it takes off about a quarter. Then it uses Wish. Because I'm a Scarf Zone, I'm now locked into Thunderbolt. So I take it down to half with the next one, and it uses Thunder Wave, and that's Scarf useless now. And Wish comes true and completely heals it. Sorry about this bit, I kind of had problems with the camera. So it uses Cosmic Power again, and I use Thunderbolt. Light screen wears off. So now I send out Raikou, which is really good. And it uses Cosmic Power, and I think that's number 4, I lost count. So I sub, knowing that it will try and Thunder Wave me. And I get off a Calm Mind, and it uses another Cosmic Power. I use the second Calm Mind, and it uses Psychic. But when I was doing the battle, I thought it Cosmic Powered again for the last time it could. And so I Calm Mind again. And it used Psychic, and it took out the sub, but I thought it had taken it out in one shot. So I thought there was no point in doing it again, so I Thunderbolted straight away. And then it uses Psychic and takes about 48 off me. But then he withdraws it, knowing that Thunderbolt's come in, and I was like, crap, Electivire, Meta Drive. So I withdraw to Mesprit, thinking the Earthquake's coming, but here he waited. Didn't know if I'd over-predicted, and he'd over-predicted even, and was going to use a different move. So the second move it actually gets a hit on, Thunder Punch again, it gets a crit hacks. I think that's got some kind of hidden ability where it gets hacks every time it attacks. But never mind. Mesprit can be death fodder now. So he sends in Jirachi and I send in Arcanine. And I use Flare Blitz after it uses Wish. And I was worried that Flare Blitz wouldn't take it down. But thankfully it did. And then he sends in Azelf, but I know that it will be able to outspeed me and psychic me. So I send in Mesprit and Camelag as death fodder, and it dies obviously from psychic. And I send in Arcanine again to extreme speed it, which I thought would do a lot and possibly KO it, but it didn't actually KO it, which I was a bit peeved about. So I get a second one off, and it dies. Then he's down to his last thing, which I haven't actually seen yet. It turns out it's Yanmega. No, I wasn't best pleased about that. But Stealth Rocks were on my side, so it took half of its HP off. Oh, Major Camelag. And I use Extreme Speed, and it takes it down to like the smallest amount of HP you can imagine, and it air slashes and kills me. So I send in Raikou, it bug buzzes and kills me. Now at this point I thought I was dead, but this time he used air slash on Magnezone, which I thought he would use bug buzz. But even with the flinch chance and the paralyze, I still managed to get the Thunderbolt off and win. That's a good game, GoldLink, and hope to battle you again sometime.